Oh, finally, I'm out. I'm gone. Thank you. Do not look back. Do not stop. Keep going. If I walk into that, nothing happens. Okay. So let's run into the jump scare by going through the creepy train that really, you know, I just wanted to go to the light. I wanted to get to the light at the end of the train or the train tunnel or something, and then the game said, "No, you're done for." Because we're being spooky. Who is the dark entity? You know? I just don't know. Let me move, damn it. We moved super slow in this hallway. I wanted to turn around and see if there was possibly some more writings on the wall. Because I want to know answers. I want to know what's going on. I want to help her. She's trapped. And I don't know why. What does she represent? I don't know, but this time I'm going in the water. Oh, nothing good happens there anyways. Wow. Okay, you just get teleported out. Which, I didn't know that beforehand. But what does she represent? Who does she represent? Does she represent just hope in general? Is she an entity locked into the system? It's hard to see, to think about, really, I guess, because it depends on how meta this guy wants us to go. Because there's a point where we have to acknowledge that this is a game, and it's done that many, many times beforehand with its fourth wall breaking. So, yeah. Oh. This chapter is straight up called Poem. See, I need to get, like, a spark notes of this poem that, like, explains what's going on here, where it's from, because I don't know if this is a poem from the developer or just a poem from some other thing that specifically references something, and I just don't know it. Ah, the problem of ignorance. We're in a mixed territory. I don't know who the entity is. But the fact that it's referred to itself as entity doesn't fill me with a lot of hope. Really doesn't. Something might happen here, by the way. I've drastically slowed down.
Sounds disappear. Better music. Better cry. And my mind
shatters. But we're so close to the light. We're so close.
Oh boy, so I leave for just a few minutes, and that's where I find you. In my past.
Yeah.
My memories.
Yeah, you coded them. You put them into your computer. That's not on me, man. Okay?
I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to force you out now. You've gone way too far.
You see, you say that. But in the end, you're gonna give me the bad ending, and then maybe we're gonna see a mixed ending. Which would be very interesting.
Stop it. Okay, I get it now. Oh, that's extremely interesting. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let you be. And, well, have fun.
I'm not. I really have to collect all 8 clocks
Let me
again.
Just put you back on your tracks.
Can you just put them in front of me next time? Entity? That'd be great.
I'm
Still going? Yes, I am.
That. Well, I'll just let you explore, have fun, and do whatever you want. I'll just watch from a distance in case you need help. Have fun.
Not everything has to change. Yeah, that's fine. You know, yeah, no, I can agree with that. Not everything has to change. Sometimes repeating the same experience is just going to be the same over and over and over again. And that's fine. In this case, it's not happening, so the point is a little bit moot. Even just the addition of words, you know, being condescending to me is enough to make me go, oh, this was worth it. Hello, phone. Can I still not talk to anybody? Alright, well, follow the light. See, unfortunately for me, I'm one of those people who would be like, I wanna see what happens and just skip the cutscenes. But there are no cutscenes to skip. Just me wandering through the world. I wonder if I could just not follow the light. What's out here in the ice? Can I fall through the ice at some point? Do they program that? Oh, invisible wall, man. Fine, I'll go to the piano. That makes me sad. There are probably a ton of Easter eggs, but I'm not worried about them too much. Really, what I'm interested in are the big changes. Seriously, what is with the clocks? They're probably gonna explain it to me at some point. Christ, you're gross. Scary. You know, I never really thought people thought that of me beforehand. Well, you know, I probably got loser, gross, scary. I don't know about egoist. Some people say I have a big ego. They say that in the comments. If you ever want to experience anxiety, read comments. You are not a bad person. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, this scene. You've been here before, right? I don't want to interrupt, but I just really wonder if you're finally starting to understand.
Yeah. What's gonna change here? Wouldn't you agree, Anthony? Hello again. Who are you really deep inside? Is this game about you, or are you projecting yourself in it? Honestly, I don't know. I'm of like 5 different minds, okay? Maybe it's talking about me, maybe it's talking about the developer, maybe it's talking about a meta version villain of the developer. I'm not sure. But hello, my desktop again. This is a nice desktop, right? I like it, I like it. And then they, you know, they jump scare us, so you know, that's what happens. What is this? What is this you are feeling? Are you starting to understand? I'm not understanding, honestly. I'd love to understand. things more directly, I'd love to. Don't listen to him. I need your help. Help me. Oh, we're doing this again. She still needs help.
Oh, I think they are finally going insane. After all this time.
They're finally going insane after all this time. Why is this guy like a psychopath? He's just like, oh. They desperately want help. Oh, would you look at that?
Wait, what? Why are we here? Why did this level load up after that? That's... What did she...
You already know where they all are, don't you? Isn't it better like this? Yeah, with the light and everything, that is better. No, you know nothing's over there, but I can try again. Why persist? As I've told you before, there's nothing here. Just empty space. And yet, I'm here. Even this text is still here to warn you. Are you lost? Ah. Even the text is still like, oh, you lost? What's going on here? What are you doing? But I'm so determined. See, nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Now I can actually see the edge. See, it's amusing because when we beat the good ending and he had like the concept wall or like the wall showing all the stuff going on, we saw the entire forest in its lit up version. And I didn't really think too much of it. I'm just like, oh, he just has the forest there. But no, yeah, he legitimately makes us go through it again. But this time it's all lit up. And that's nice. That's nice. So let's try this. Obviously, once we go into the other spaces, they're probably still going to be really super dark. But I have no idea. Oh, look at this. This really is pleasant. It's almost like now that we're watching things through a different lens. And seeing the world for what it really is. It's not so bad. Whereas beforehand it was incredibly dark and oppressing. Everything's lit up and normal. Sometimes that's just life. Maybe us going through and being scared in all those different places was just a representation of legitimate like anxiety about going out and about. Going to school, running into strangers, and feeling worried and scared. I can see that. Well, that said, it's still gonna try and spook me occasionally, which I'm not happy with. Detention day. Meh. I can't read what's on here this time. Because it's so bright. It might not say anything. The game is projecting me at the same time as not projecting me. I don't know. I didn't write that stuff. Clock dispenser. Do not look back. I wonder if there would have been a jump scare there. Huh. See, it was so bright beforehand, I didn't actually get to see it say anything. I saw the words I saw the words look, and then it disappears. But I think what it's supposed to be is like, if you stand there, you walk up to the clock dispenser, and then you turn your mouse around like, whoa. But it wasn't programmed for me literally just walking up to it and then walking backwards without turning around. So whoops.
No, this isn't good. No. Why? How?
He sounds so distraught. And yet he still has like full control of things. Oh, a soccer ball. Was this here before, but just like in the dark? Hey, goal! Ha! And then there's another one over here where I could totally like take my soccer ball and move it to a different field, but I'm not gonna go and do that. Welcome back to class. With all these other things, life after death, light, subconscious, dreams, nightmares, OCD, hope, improbabilities, darkness, despair, love. So many mixed things out there. If there's one thing this game makes me think, it's that, I think I lucked out with things, you know? I went through a lot of problems growing up. A lot of problems growing up. But I came through on the other side kind of okay. Things do change, and we are powerless in the face of change. Yes? But is that a bad thing? Sometimes yes. I'll say that. Yeah, sometimes yes. Sometimes things change for the worse. But not everything stays forever lost. Creepy music! Oh, we gotta go. I wonder if there were words written in other areas here. We already knew where the clock was, so I'm gonna assume that he didn't write anything for us here. Because, well, that doesn't make sense. Why so scared? I'm not. Not anymore. Uh-huh. Alright. 2 more clocks. 2 more clocks. I'm amused they didn't just throw 8 clocks on the floor as soon as we got in here and went, hey, go for it. Ooh, we've got the gym properly lit up as well. I like how there's color now. Although I didn't remember how I went through the maze beforehand. It's really just gonna be me going randomly around the edges until I find the escape. Nice. I want to get lost in like a real maze. And I want it to be like a big maze, like I went through a building, and I wouldn't want it to be a haunted maze. You know, there are a lot of haunted versions of things that I'd want. A maze would not be one of them. I would go insane in a haunted maze. I could go through a haunted house, or haunted mansion, or haunted train, or haunted whatever, haunted field. But a haunted maze, I'd like get lost in there for 5 hours. The people would give up. They'd go on lunch break due to how lost I was, and they'd be like, well, he's gonna get creeped out just by being in there, so whatever, we can just go. And they'd be absolutely right. Why do you keep going? Because I'm so close to getting out of the sewer. What motivates you? Money, happiness, I mean, there's so many things. Life is multifaceted. You don't really have to do everything for one specific reason. Although sometimes it can be nice if you have one specific reason. Don't listen to her. I want to. I really, really want to. Happiness was a good choice. Thank you. Unfortunately, the fish is gonna die. So happiness being a good choice doesn't affect it. Why don't you just breathe? I can't breathe. The water, the people, I can't. I'm hyperventilating and everything's awful. I'm fine. Fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. And we still have to do this jump puzzle. What a jerk. It's not even an awful one. Oh, but I still failed anyways. But yeah, I think as I said beforehand, I lucked out. There are a lot of dark thoughts that happened or still happen. But they don't get too crazy. Like I've had one panic attack in my life. And so, I lucked out on that, I suppose. I found my answers pretty early on in life. Or I just lasted long enough that I found other answers anyways. Ah. Who lives here? Such an empty house. Could this be a test house? Ah, here it is. Why was the remote wasn't up here beforehand? What the fuck, right? Take it easy. Was it a test house? Or is this an example house of the developer? Hold on, we have to look at this again. Ah, the fresh air of Mother Nature, and then that's really it. Ah, the fresh air of Mother Nature as we're about to get nuked. Ah, so now that's been an hour later, time to get nuked again. Find a safe place. Not that it matters, because it's... If you can see the nuke happening, you're pretty screwed. You are safe here. I'm not. Like, at this point, you're just blind. You wouldn't be able to see the shockwave come at you. You're just, oh god, I can't see! And then you're gone. Hopefully. I wouldn't want to live through a nuke like that. We're facing our fears! The black hole! I think I'd probably have a straight fear of black holes. If I was like flying in space and someone told me you're flying at a black hole, I would definitely turn the fuck around. As interesting as it would be to maybe look at a black hole from a safe distance, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near it anyways. So that's apt. But that black hole could mean other things. I mean, other fears. Running away from a lot of things is a pretty common occurrence, honestly. I can say I'm lucky for a lot of stuff, but I'm still not that well off, no matter what. I still can't move.
Do you remember me?
I do. I do remember you.
Please answer me.
Man, if you remember that I've been here, then you know that I can't move and answer you.
Why won't you listen?
Listen, lady. I'm blinking rapidly at your
I
face.
just wanted to help you.
Are you the entity that's been talking to us, or are you just something else? Because I don't know who you represent or what you represent.
Just talk to me.
Do you represent someone trying to talk to us and we're just not...
I can't stay here much longer.
And we were just not talking to you because we're trying to stay, you know, we're just like, nope, don't worry about it. But you're actually in danger yourself.
Make the right choice.
I want to help her, though. No! Not again! Ugh. Some things do have meaning. Yes. Some things don't have meaning. It all depends on our understanding of the world and of the events. It's creepy eye shit. Hello. Who are you? And why are we here? Should I make the same answer as beforehand when it asked me what I live here for? Also, you know what? I didn't really acknowledge that there's this door here. Shit, everything blue screened. I guess now I'll have to question why I exist. What is your purpose in life? I answered happiness beforehand. So I could do it again for consistency's sake. Because, I mean... yeah, happiness I feel covers for all of this. I can gain happiness from having knowledge, money, fame, and creation. It's really a multifaceted feeling. So, do what you must. Tell me how there's no meaning to life and no meaning to the game. And then crush me, I guess. Some choices allow no comeback. Is that what happens with the bad ending? Because I don't know. I legitimately don't know what happens if I go for the bad ending just for the sake of seeing what happens. Do it for real this time. One may be fine one day and yet fall the next. I'll always be there for you. Oh. That's nice. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because maybe we get a different ending if we go for the good ending again. Or maybe we get a different ending if we go for the bad ending again. Don't kill me. What? What do you mean don't kill you? Can I walk away from this? Oh, take a breather. Whew. Ah. That's fucked up, dude. All data deleted. Bye. What? 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 What have you done, game? What have you done? Did it legit delete all the shit? Because I went for the bad ending? Oh. Oh, no. You're not part of this world anymore? Some choices allow no comeback. Darkness has come? Also, my desktop changed, and that legitimately partially frightened me. Look at this! Look at this! What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is this for? I wanna... First off, I'm gonna change my desktop back because, fuck you for that shit. Second off, I'm sorry. I wanted to find out more. You're right. Taking the suicide route isn't the way to go, no matter what. But I want to know more. What's... Ooh. Ew. We were warned, though. They do have a point. We were warned. I have to see. I don't know. I want to see if maybe bringing the game back up will change things again. And if not, well, we did find. I guess that's really that. And we got our answer. Ha! For a brief half second, it was like, oh, we just load the piano shit. Totally fine. Oh, totally fine. Wow. Okay, so... give me 1 second. I want to see something. I want to see if this is legitimately the end, because if so, then okay, I can give an opinion. If not, hold on now. There are choices out there. Okay. Interesting. So I looked it up because I was, curious as to what was going on. And it does turn out that in order to get the other ending, we have to answer the phone the second time, not hang ourselves and see the bad ending. Now, coming back from that was as simple as going to the documents for this game and deleting a folder or like a file that was just called like death, and a file that was called darkness and fear, and maybe that's all we needed, question mark, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna restart the experience. And I'm probably gonna have to go through the entire thing again.
Hello. Hello. No.
And if anything changes, I guess I'll let you guys know.
Hello, new player.
Hello.
Welcome to this experience, and thank you very much for downloading it.
Some choices allow no comeback. Well, you're technically wrong, but, you know, you spooked me there. You spooked me a bit with the desktop change and everything else. Also, I don't have that image saved because I had reset my PC, so I'm gonna have to go back on the internet to find it. But hey, you know what? That's okay. I'm gonna go for the phone that says I'll always be there for you. Nobody cares about you. You'll fall again. Nobody needs you. Why do you persist? There's no escape. It's so far away. You are alone. You cannot get rid of me. I shall succeed, and you shall fail again. Free yourself. Go back. Wait. Is going back what I need to do? But the phone's over there. I don't want to free myself by dying. That's not the way I want to go. Don't listen, keep going. Good. All right. It says do not go back. And well, I'm glad we're gonna do that. Everyone will leave you. Man, this is a lot of stuff. I am your shadow, I live within you. We are bound together, light and darkness. That's oh boy. Oh boy. Those are a lot of dark thoughts you've got going on there. Thinking that everyone's gonna leave you. I can't agree. Don't worry, we're gonna fight on. We're gonna reach out for help. Because they're always there for us. No one escapes death. That's why you're wrong. Well, I mean, you might be right. Whoa! Oh my god. Keep going, give up. They're playing fucking chessboard shit with me, man. No one escapes death, but that doesn't mean you have to have a shitty life in the meanwhile. Okay, there's no b-hopping here. Just walk the path, keep going to the light. It's the only way we can get out of here. Man, if I had walked backwards for like 2 seconds towards the phone beforehand, I would have, I probably would have just kept going for the phone. I would have seen the hallway extend and been like, oh, yeah, this is new. Hello? Hi. I'm having a really bad day and we need to talk. Oh. I'm glad. You have chosen right again. Despite the hardships. You have kept faith in the light. I am proud of you. Thank you. I truly am. Okay, but I still want to know answers. Not everything needs to make sense. Man, that's a cop-out. But once again, please think about it all. I am, and always follow your light. Thank you, yes. I am personally fine. I found my light-ish. Even when it's shrouded in darkness, karma There's more. The light shall shine through. That's okay. Thanks for playing again. Alright, well, we're not getting any explanation directly for like what who's so I'm frustrated because I want to know like what the lady robot thing is supposed to represent and what's up with the developer. Hey, my name's on here too for being a tester. Wow. That was probably there too beforehand, but I kind of didn't look. Okay. Well, this was an interesting little experience. This is a free title, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly here. A free indie title. It did what it tried to do. I still wish I could have gotten a little bit more direct answers for a couple of things, because it's really weird when you have the game go, oh, by the way, we're gonna be setting up in like a really meta way, and you have the developer is a character in it, but also he's not really a character, but also he is, and I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna relaunch the game one more time. Also, let's change my desktop from the creepy one, and also I saw that these are here. If I go to here, it's like, oh, we're but dust and shadows. It's like when we wrote on the board. Or not on the board, but we wrote in the room with the board, and then it said that on the board. But I didn't write that. I didn't make those on my desktop. The game did. So what do you have to say about me restarting the game again? Because that would then maybe there'll be something there. Whoa! You again? Haven't had enough? No more saves from this point. It's all downhill. Why give me yet another chance at ending you? Restart again? Seriously? The answer is possibly F. Alright. Darkness. And again and again and again and again and again. Oh boy. You see, we committed suicide at some point too, so this could be, something could get really fucked up here. Oh, we're actually able to walk in this time. What? You should stay home. Oh God. What the fuck? Death, death, death. Do not go outside. Is this a nightmare? This is a nightmare. About us refusing to leave the home. Because we're scared of what's out there. But I want to go out there. Hey, y'all. I need the phone. I need to be saved. Because there's people outside my house. Help me. Too late. Oh, God. We're being watched again. Everything. We're surrounded. Hi. Take a seat. Oh, I didn't even have a choice. Stay in your seat. Okay? Sure. Stay in this house. I don't want to. I mean, there's creepy shit out there. Isn't everything better here? By staying in the house? You're safe here. Don't go outside. What if I'm not safe on the inside? Why risk meeting people? Because there's a lot of experiences out there. Why risk being hurt? Because you can make friendships and find love, or at least experience cool things. There's a lot of stuff out there, man. Until death comes for you. That sounds really sad and awful. I want to go out there. I don't want to stay here with only you. And the safety of the darkness, no. No, 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 no. No. Relaxing won't help. A hot bath won't help. You are stuck with me. Forever in your thoughts. Haunting you. And nothing can help you. Not even her. Not even yourself. I really don't like these dark thoughts. For I shall linger here. Until the darkness comes. That's awful. Who is this fucking entity, dude? Ugh. Sleeping won't help either. I am your dreams. I am your nightmares. Your thoughts are mine to control. Your hopes are mine to destroy. Yeah, this feels pretty awful. Your light is mine to extinguish. Succumb to the shadows in your mind? No! No, 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 no! We could keep fighting! Just close your eyes, I mean... It is getting pretty late. Listen to the whispers in your mind. Wait, oh no, 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 no. And let me in. I don't think so! Oh god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Time, fear, death. Huh, keep going. Yes! There's still hope. There's still light. There's still a chance for me to escape from this darkness. I don't want to go. I don't want to die. Just because it seems like the only other option doesn't mean that it is the option. So I'm gonna press on and go into this giant representation of a camera. Because that seems safe. There's light there, I guess. I didn't choose what the light was for me. Hey, we're back at the place that said end before. Open. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just press any fucking button that shows up at this point. Oh. Whoa! Death comes for everyone. Death waits for no one. And yet what are we gonna... Oh, death is forever. Well, yeah. But life isn't about death. Death is but the end of a tunnel. Oh. Death is but the last step on a bridge. Oh. Death is but the passing lights in a train. Death is but the last note of a song. Alright, I'm seeing where you're connecting a bunch of things together. Death is but the last tick of a clock. Death is but one last breath. Death is one, a single instant. Life, however... Life is the light. Wow. Life is the bridge. Life is the train. Life is the song. Hey, this is really beautiful. Life is the clock. Life is you. I'm really happy about that. Life is everything. Life is forever. I'm really glad I rebooted the game. Life is meaning. And meaning is life. Huh. Choose life. Don't worry, man, I have. Day after day. Chapter after chapter. Failure after failure. This is... Man. Nice. Bridge after bridge, maze after maze, call after call. Even when the darkness comes. Especially when the darkness comes. There's the song. But just who is playing it? Oh. You have reached the final end of this experience, Anthony. I'm sorry you've had to go through all this. As I've said earlier, this wasn't meant to be played. But you've played it several times. Yeah, I have. And I truly hope this will have a positive impact on your life. Even if just a little. Life is harsh. But it is worth living. Man, I'd give you a little bit of a high five, but I can't. Keep choosing light over darkness. Keep following your light. And never turn back. I mean, I occasionally want to look over my shoulder. Thanks for playing. Well, okay, see, that wrapped it up a lot nicer. Oh gosh, this is definitely one of those games where if you definitely need to go through for the trending for it to really get the most out of it. Because if we had ended off after the first ending or like the second or third ending, it really didn't get very much value. You basically just kind of have a game that's like, and then there's a bunch of stuff here. And there's kind of a loose connection between all of them, or a direct connection between all of them, and then it's done without any real answers. And we still don't really have any answers, but because of the way that this has just ended with basically a ton of positive messages being thrown at you, and a little bit of it showing you what all those different parts we went through represent more directly, to reinforce that positive message of us kind of pressing on even through the darkness to keep following the light and to keep going. That wraps up a lot more nicely. A part of me still wants to like go, okay, so what was the whole point of all of like you being kind of a crazy developer trying to keep us locked in as the character themselves and like the girl? What was all that supposed to be? But we can let that slide, I guess, since it was a part of the experience to overall push us more and more to choose the light, to keep going rather than end it all. And I think that's a good positive message. I think for someone out there, maybe for many people out there, maybe this will be a thing that will really help them out. And that's good. That's a great thing to have, because some people truly don't know it. They haven't thought it. They have maybe locked themselves up at home, or they've avoided all the chances they have had to try going out, and when that happens, you get locked into your own mind, right? You don't get the new experiences. You don't get your talking with your friends or talking to people for help. You just circle down and down until you either pull yourself out of it yourself, or somebody comes around to pull you out of it, or you choose a very permanent end. And that is there's a lot to talk about for that. What do these say? Resting often helps, yes. Taking care of yourself is very good. Take some time for yourself. There's always light somewhere. I do like this. do like this. I do like the way that this wrapped up. Again, another part of like, there are only two parts I don't like. I like conclusions, so I really wish I could have had like a part of the dev story have the character there get kind of resolved as well. Obviously, the actual developer is, the whole point of him is trying to give the good message, but I want the in-game character of the developer to be doing the same thing. That would have been nice. Just to be like, oh, okay, now maybe he's broken free of it. But no, this is, I guess, supposed to be more focused on the player and their experience. To kind of give them that big positive message with very nice showing. I really did like going through that forest with all the lights streaking across the sky there. Oh gosh, I lost what I was saying. Oh, the second part was I had to replay through the game after choosing the suicide option, which I guess, you know, I wanted to see what the bad ending would do, and yeah, I mean, it made me have to go through and delete the save, or delete a file, and then I had to replay through all of it again, through all the parts I had already experienced, just to reach up to this point. Didn't like that too much, but there's a message there. Can I take the clock? Nice. This was the last clock. Good job. Yay! But those issues aren't too bad. So this was really nice. Where was this? We never saw this. We saw almost everything else here, I think. I'm not sure about the top right one because there's so much bloom on it that I can't actually tell what that's supposed to be an image of. Everything else, though, yeah, I recognize it. Ah, gosh. This is interesting to go through. For me, you know, I went through growing up, I was suicidal growing up. You know, through all of my teenage years, or almost all of my teenage years, up until the point that I was an adult, and a little bit beyond that as well, I was in a place where if I had had the means available to me, that wouldn't have been painful. I wouldn't be here. I just would have taken that route. The only thing stopping me from committing suicide was the fact that I didn't want to have pain going through it, and that was it. And it sucks to say that, but that was really it. And there's more too. You know, I started this YouTube channel, or I started doing like the YouTube stuff that would eventually lead to me doing more like Let's Play things. When I was 15, I'm 25 as me recording this, and when I look back, I can say that also helped me go through it. Friends helped me go through it all as well. But realistically, yeah. I didn't want to hang myself. I didn't want to go out with pills. I didn't want to jump off a building. And so I kind of just existed day to day until there was a point where I realized, yeah, I kind of do want to keep living. You know, I finally did look at all of what I had, you know, looking at my friends and looking at what I had built up over the years when, you know, because again, I started YouTube when I was 15. So when I graduated school, and I was 18 at that point, I graduated high school, I was able to look at that and go, wow, I've got something here. Maybe it's not the most amazing, or maybe this isn't the most amazing thing. Maybe it's not the most amazing life. Maybe I'm not gonna be like a billionaire riding a fucking spaceship to Mars and just like starting a Mars colony and ruling life all over the place, or just doing crazy awesome things. But I can still live a good life, and I can still, you know, I can get out there and try to have a good time. And that's how come, like, through the game when it's kind of beating us down, I've already formed my own answers for all this stuff, because I'm just like, yeah, this is what I think of this particular issue. Is there meaning to life? Well, I think the meaning to life is that there is no meaning to life, and that we find our own meaning. We find our own things that bring us joy and happiness, and we persevere. as much as we can. Obviously, it's different for every single person's lives, but this is a good game. I think that if I had played this growing up through my kind of suicidal times, this definitely would have been a game that made me go, oh. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay, game. You're right. There is light. And I can keep going, and there is stuff that I want to keep going for. And that's all that really needs to happen at that point, right? You just need to keep going. and there's you know, again, it depends on everybody's lives. Everybody has different circumstances, different reasons. Maybe there's so much to talk about, and I can't address everything there, but this was a pleasant experience once wrapped up. It wasn't so pleasant going through it, obviously, because it's kind of a lot of the experience there is kind of a little bit creepy, scary, giving you that little bit of anxiety of like, oh, okay, what's gonna happen there? I knew, like, once I was able to run straight into one of the red-eyed, kind of like dark figures, and nothing, like, I didn't die or anything, I basically just got jump scared at that point. I knew, okay, this isn't gonna be one of those games. They're not gonna kill me or something, or like haunt me down. This wasn't gonna be like a 7 to 10 hour horror game experience. It's just gonna be a general experience. So that was there, but it gets wrapped up pretty nicely. At least as long as you actually go through and replay the game, like, at least 2 times, maybe 3 times if you did what I did and went for the other ending, because I honestly, the suicide ending, that you really could have still linked it into this and been like, okay, well, you committed suicide, but now you can still try to fight your way through the darkness here, because that's what the game's trying to tell you. But I can see a lot of people going for the suicide option, or maybe accidentally, maybe thinking that was their only choice, and going, okay, well, I can't restart the game, I don't know, and a lot of people probably won't know to go through the game files and delete the death file so they can keep playing and retrying. So that's a gamble. There's a big gamble that the guy who made this made an experience where a lot of people are just gonna go through, get scared, and go, and nothing else is really gained. And that's risky. But we made it, we got through here, and I enjoy what we got, and especially, again, this is free, so I can't really complain too much. Free and from, you know, probably one person. So thank you. I don't know how to read this name. Sir Hayan. Thank you for this little experiment, even if this is probably not one of those kinds of games where it's super Let's Play friendly. This is probably definitely something that you're supposed to kind of go through on your own. But if you came through this whole thing with me, thank you guys for watching. And if you're struggling with things in your life, keep going, keep fighting. I really truly think that it's worth going out there. You know, there's so much to do out in life, and it's so easy to get caught up in thinking that you can't go out there, and that there's so many things to keep you restricted. But really, sometimes it's just you, and, you know, various circumstances. But I think keep fighting, guys. Really, truly, because it's worth it, I think, at the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you in many, many more videos, or, you know, just keep going on. You can watch anybody else's videos as well. That's fine with me. I will see you guys later, and I think it's finally time for us to put an end to this song.